Welcome back, and we're here today with Lou Slagle, and he is the Cherokee National Holiday Director. And Lou, you've been the director of the Cherokee National Holiday for 10 years now.
10 years.
Congratulations.
Right. Yeah, well, thank you.
So you really know what's going on.
Well, if I don't, I make it up. Yeah.
So how has it changed from when you took it over to today?
Well, it's increased, as far as visitors, and we've increased some of the events, and we've taken some of them away. But I think our additions has been an addition to the holiday. People coming in is going. More people are going to the powwow, and they really like that. And some of the other events that we have, it's growing every year. And matter of fact, the powwow, to this extent, I don't know if we can get any more people in on Saturday. It's just, we're trying to close the powwow at midnight, and there's still cars coming in, and we're thinking, I don't know where they're going, but the powwow is going to be ending in about 30 minutes. But it's crazy sometimes with all the people that are coming in to see it.
Well, speaking of the powwow and a lot of the other events that take place during the national holiday, do you find more tribal members or non-tribal members, or is it equal, or is there just a few people who come to visit that are non-tribal?
I think most of the visitors are tribal members and other tribes that come in, but the non-Indians are coming in. Every year they're coming in more so than they were the year before, and I think it's because of the marketing that we do, and then the good things they hear about the holiday, and we're kind of a family-oriented type of festival, so they come out and see what we've got as far as our traditional games and some of our. We have a lot of sporting events, like our Indian softball tournament that goes on. It goes on 2 weekends instead of 1 weekend. Matter of fact, the fast pitch and the co-ed starts this weekend, and then the following weekend we have our slow pitch and co-ed slow pitch the following weekend. But and then we have our stickball games, and we have a golf tournament, and anything that has to do with a ball. I guess we do that. 3-on-3 basketball tournaments. So we have a lot of people that come to that. A lot of tribes come to our softball tournament. We have the Seminole tribe from Florida comes in every year. They bring a couple of teams in to play at both of the tournaments, and so we're packed.
Well, I think that's interesting that other tribes come to the holiday as well. And looking at it from a non-tribal member perspective, I find it fascinating that you guys are so inclusive of others coming in and joining in the holiday, and I think that's great. I think that's wonderful public relations, and it helps everybody to have a good mutual understanding of your culture and history involved, and of course Tahlequah and the Cherokee Nation are synonymous, so I think it's really great that you have it from one end of town all the way out to the Cherokee Nation on the north end of the University at the Seminary Hall. And I know there's a lot of activities going on this year, even more so than even last year. You say it has grown in the 10 years that you've been director. But you have a special segment this year honoring Wilma Mankiller. And I'd like for you to expand.
Well, Walmart and Sam's had approached us a couple of months ago, and they wanted to be involved with the Cherokee National Holiday this year, and they're always involved with it because they're one of our sponsors. But this year they wanted to be more involved, and they wanted to do they wanted to do a tribute to Wilma, and so we sat down and said, well, how can we get them more involved with the holiday? And we thought, well, we could probably do a free feed, something like that, and that they could sponsor that. Well, that kind of grew into a Saturday event, and we're going to have, and it's called A Tribute to Wilma Mankiller Community Meal on the Square. And that is going to start after the State of the Nation, the Chief State of the Nation, and of course he'll be giving some awards away, and then that will start about 1:30 at the Courthouse Square. And we estimate that probably, we're expecting maybe 2,000 to 3,000 people just for that, for the State of the Nation and for the meal. And Walmart and Sam's is the major sponsor. As a matter of fact, they're paying for all of it, and they're even bringing their employees to do the volunteering to help serve and to help cook and all this, which is fantastic. I mean, and then they're going to present the chief an award to Wilma, or they're going to present that to the family, and then the family is going to present it to the chief. So that award can be shown at the complex, and it stays there at the complex. So we're pretty excited about that. It's a pretty big event.
Well, I think that's great that you guys are honoring her, and so many of the people throughout the nation and the world know of her.
Sure.
And I think that really has given the Cherokee Nation some feet to run on. So
it sure has.
I think that should bring even more people into the holiday.
We think so. Yeah, we're advertising that along with our events, and we're doing it a little bit different this year on some of our advertising and marketing the holiday, and we'll see how that works out. But
I'm sure it'll be great. And Lou, when we come back in our next segment, we'll talk about all the different events that we'll have at the Cherokee Holiday this year, the 58th annual.
Okay.
And we'll be right back.